After taking the boat to Kangaroo Island, we visit a few bush camps, take to the beach, experience a truly remarkable coastline, a little messing around.
What was that about?
Get the Ranger dirty and go underground. Oh, and a very different Christmas. Join us for part 12.
You can see them doing this, showing off their teeth, to impress ladies and stuff.
Thanks to the support of our partners, 4x4 Extras Wangara, JB Caravans, TC Boxes, and Petters Suspension and Brakes.
So this is Pennington Bay.
Okay, quick stop at local town. King's Coat, yep.
Yeah.
We were a little bit low on food, so we've stocked up. They have a Drake's here, which we've been to quite a few, haven't we?
Yeah, they're quite good actually. For people that are in WA, I don't know about the rest of the states, but they're similar to like an IGA, but a bit fancier, really.
Yeah. They always seem to have specials on when we come through, so which is really handy.
Fresh stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like one of the major towns on the island, and we will be on the opposite end of the island. What, in 5 days?
Yeah.
4 days, something like that. So we won't have access to any groceries or anything without going for a big drive. But the view here on this waterfront is stunning. We also did a quick stop at Pennington Bay Beach. I think that was the name. Also, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the coastline here is just spectacular.
If you are coming through this town as well, there are 2 fuel stations, so we've filled up here.
The diesel prices haven't been too bad. It was just really on the Nullarbor, I think, that we paid, what, $2.20 or whatever it was. But everywhere else has been hovering, you know, maximum of $2 mark, which is pretty good. Yep. So we're happy about that.
Yep, saves us a bit of money. We budgeted, just for your info, we budgeted about, I think, $2.30 when I did my calcs on diesel price average, just in case things went a little bit higher. We didn't want to be caught out. So we definitely have saved a bit of money from a fuel perspective today, which is good. 20-minute drive or so now to camp.
Oh, it's less than that. It's 12.
12 minutes. All right, great.
Yep.
Let's get set up.
Wasn't site 10. Ba-bong.
Somebody has guided me into the wrong bay.
Whoopsies.
Move from here into here.
I think that site's actually better, to be fair. The site that we should be on.
Oh, well. The wrong site that Kate had us on was like this, so we would have had to put levelers on. Look at this one. Bang on.
Second time makes perfect.
This is pretty nice, isn't it? This is a place called Emu Bay, just down the road, not far at all. And you can drive straight onto the beach, so stunning.
And is this the time where we mentioned the whoopsie?
Yeah, well, we might have gone into the wrong bay at the campsite.
Oh no, not that whoopsie.
What's the other
in
whoopsie?
One day that we accidentally checked out a day early. We thought today was the 17th.
Yeah. Kate's like, okay, it's leaving day here at camp, so all good, no worries. And we arrived.
The lady's like, you're meant to be here tomorrow. I'm like, are we?
Yep. So we're meant to have 3 nights at Chapman River, and then 3 nights here.
Something like
that. Now I think we've got 4 nights here. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy about that because where we've just checked into is beautiful. We've got power and water, which is good because it's been hot, so we can run the aircon.
Water.
We need water, and
we've got this.
Yeah.
Just the way you like it. So good, your feet.
After a few failed attempts of doing eggs and soldiers, we've got the perfect runny yolk now. Look at that. They're good. Good for dipping. The only way we can get easy to eat eggs, she likes them this way. Not fried, not scrambled, just like this. Beautiful day to wake up to here at Discovery Lagoon campsite. We're gonna make the most of it and do some exploring today. Nice cook up for breakfast. I got a bit of editing done. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road. This is a historic site near the main town. It's called Reeves Point. In 1991, it was officially recognised as the first European settlement in South Australia on the 27th of July, 1836. The settlement ultimately failed due to a lack of water and poor soil, and the South Australian Company did not gain title to the land. At the end of 1839, the company withdrew most of its employees and equipment. This is the Kangaroo Island brewery. I had a try of the pale ale, which was really delicious, and Kate had a cider.
Yep, so that's not made here, but it's a Kangaroo Island cider, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a go.
Treated the kids to some chips as well, which they were very happy about. They were delicious. We tried a couple.
So good.
Also, they do like a share plate, which we...
Yeah, like a meat, hams and some cheese. Looked pretty amazing.
Oh,
we had
awesome.
food envy.
We had food envy. So we might have to go back to camp and cook something up.
Yeah, I know, we've got the munchies now.
Yeah.
So this brewery is located about 4 minutes from Kingscote. So it's about 5 minutes away from where we're camping, which is more inland.
Really nice brewery here. If you're in the area, come down.
Check it out.
Doing review time here. We're at Discovery Lagoon Caravan Park. What's the rating?
A bit small for me and squeaky.
Okay, so 7 out of 10. Needs a bit of oil, does it? Wow. We went to the brewery.
Yes.
And there was a group opposite from us. I think they were from Germany.
I think so.
Yeah. And they ordered this antipasto platter right in front of us.
Yeah.
And we got serious food
Hang
envy.
on, you forgot some of the details. We were sitting inside behind a glass window and they're on the other side of the window and they kept doing the hand gestures that it was amazing, right? So we really wanted to order one and we're trying to recreate that somewhat. It's probably not as good, but I think it's pretty yummy.
So we've got some blue cheese, we've got some ham, some sausage, pepperoni,
Chorizo,
olives, and Kate's cooked up some
like pita bread
in the air fryer. Done some sausages. Izzy's inside, very happy. Izzy is in a happy place, as you know, when we cook sausages. So she's in there. But yes, we're going to tuck in.
I approve.
Can I eat now?
Max approves.
Well, there's going to be lots of people on the beach today. So this morning, a lot of them would have been up in the sand dunes last night when it gets cool, and then on a hot day like this, they're all down near the beach. So the females are basically always pregnant. They also don't have menopause, so they're basically pregnant till they die. And that's usually the cheeky age. They're wanting to be the big mans of the beach and telling the pups who's boss. So it can get very entertaining sometimes.
It's riding a wave, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're coming to you from Vivonne Bay, which is to the southeast of the island. We've done a bit of driving today, haven't we? And we visited a place called Seal Bay, which was really interesting. We managed to get on a tour and have a look around the area where the seals live, which is really interesting. So what did you learn, Max?
The male sea lions, you can tell if they're male because they're darker. And when they're a pup, you can't tell what gender they are. You can only tell what gender they are because the female sea lions are like lighter and the male sea lions are way darker. The male sea lions, they're like showing off a lot, and they get manes, and as they get older it moves down to their shoulders. And the female sea lions, they breed every 18 months, I think it is. When the female sea lions, when they go out to the ocean to get food, and the pups, they starve. They can't have milk from other female sea lions because they have to look after their pup as well. And the male sea lions, you can see them doing this, showing off their teeth to impress ladies and stuff. And if another sea lion steals their female sea lion, like their girlfriend, then they can get aggressive.
I bet. Yeah, they were some really big, weren't they, the males? They
Yeah,
were some
humongous.
huge.
That's a big one.
And we saw a couple playing in the water, jumping around. That was really cool to see.
Jumping like dolphins and stuff.
The other thing though, the sea lions are very endangered. They were saying that. So there's only about 10,000 still in existence.
Because of diseases.
And they were saying that the population is decreasing by about 1% a year, which is sad. But they are monitoring them and tagging them and things. But yeah, that was super interesting. So it's pretty hot now, so I think we're going to get into some shade, hey? But yeah, beautiful Vivonne Bay. We got spicy drums and wings on the menu tonight. Back to our friends at Drake's. Done these in the air fryer. That's about 24 minutes. Hopefully they taste nice. But yeah, we've had a nice day today, seen a lot, and now back at camp. It's really warm, so we're in the aircon at the moment, but we're going to tuck into dinner. Okay, as we pack down here at the Discovery Lagoon Caravan Park, Kate and I will just give you a quick wander through and an overview of the facilities in case you want to stay yourself.
Generous sites.
Yeah, they are generous sites, aren't they? We were very pleased to get here. I mean, we've done a few caravan stays, haven't we, during our lap so far? And
Well, only out of necessity,
Yeah.
washing and needing water. Water's tricky on the island, by the way, guys. That's something that we've noticed is quite an issue.
yeah.
So just a heads up if you are staying, you do probably want to do some caravan parks in between if you're breaking your trip up,
Definitely.
because you do have access to water.
So that's what we're doing. We've done a couple of like off-grid sites with no water, and then a couple of caravan sites so we can top up. I've really enjoyed my stay here. I don't know about you, but it's been super
very
relaxing.
Pretty.
It's very quiet. We probably picked a less busy time of the year as well to come down, but beautiful bush setting, looking out to the trees. Not a huge amount of amenities, but you know, you've got what you expect: toilets, showers. There is a washing machine you can use for $4.
So with regards to the showers, the water is rainwater, and it's only timed for the hot water. So you have hot water for the first 5 minutes, and then you're onto cold if you like to have a long shower.
Yeah.
And the washing machine as well, I believe, is a cold water wash as well. We haven't actually been in the laundry. We did do some washing in our own machine because we're on water, and just used a clothesline to dry it. So we haven't needed to use those, which is good. And there is bins as well here.
But I think one of the main attractions of being here is being so close to Emu Bay. It's literally about 3 kilometre drive down the road, and you've got this amazing beach that you can drive your car onto and have a swim. So we've been doing that quite a bit. The kids have really enjoyed that. And there's a beautifully flat, kind of calm beach as well. All right, well, that's us from here. We're going to jump in the car and head off to the next destination. Little helper. Outside. How cool just to see the koala at camp. That was pretty awesome. Where we're staying is actually quite diverse with lots of animals. So over the next few days, we'll show you what's there. But for now, we've arrived here at the visitor centre here at the Flinders Chase National Park. And we've got something really exciting to share with you. We've received approval to film today at a place called Remarkable Rocks. It is a beautiful, stunning beachside location. We're actually in the southwest part of the island here. This is not sponsored at all, so we paid for this filming permit ourselves today. And yeah, we hope you enjoy this vision. Shortly we're going to meet the ranger and they're going to take us there. This is Remarkable Rocks. Amazing formation here. It's so strange because at the bottom you've got this really smooth base and then you've got these huge boulders on top. And you've got this kind of golden, red, orange sort of colouring all over it. But look how big they are. I mean, I'm 6 foot and my hands are in the air here. You can just see how big it is. Amazing. 500 million years of erosion and weathering, creating what you see today.
I'm dreaming after you, chasing you in my sleep bag. You know it's early afternoon, but it's the only way that I'll finally see your face. 'Cause I've been thinking about the days when you were mine, no set of rules. And I've been dreaming as a way of passing time with me and you. Wake me up, wake me up.
Not sure if you can pick up on the camera, but we've got sea lions down there. After doing Remarkable Rocks, just down the road there's a place called Admirals Arch. In the far distance over there, that's where we've come from. Really a 360 experience, you need to see both sides. A couple of islands there. And Max, I think, has spotted some caves. He loves a good cave. Thrill seekers, they like a bit of a challenge, being on a rock like that with all the waves. Whoa, that view's amazing. Check out this view behind us.
But it smells bad though.
It does smell a bit, but that's the seal business, but amazing. They've done a really good job with the staircase that brings you down to the bottom, right next to some seagulls just chilling. Seagulls are not bothered at all. Wow, those guys are brave going out into that water. They're really struggling with the tide. Look at that. The Admirals Arch is an important breeding colony for the long-nosed fur seals. From 1907 to the early 1930s,
Most supplies came to the lightkeepers and their families only every 3 months. Everything from food to fuel was stored until needed. Lighthouse building materials had to be transported by steamship, transferred to small boats, and then carried to 90-metre cliff. The construction of a jetty and flying fox in 1907 made the work a little easier. Down there is where they used to load everything, and obviously the flying fox would have come all this way up. This looks good, sweetie.
We always eat the same things when you record.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It's like a high-low mince kind of thing, isn't it? So it's like a mince curry.
Yeah, it's a mince curry, but the kids love this and they always eat it, and we don't get any moaning, so...
And what is this? After, what, 40 degrees? It seemed like 40. It was a hot day.
Yeah.
We're wearing jumpers.
Yeah.
Freezing.
It's super cold at the minute, so...
I have been warned that the weather in this part of Kangaroo Island can change very quickly. We got here, it was like super windy, the wind was blowing in, and but then it turned into a beautiful hot day, and now it's cold again. So apparently we have a koala tour at 8 o'clock, so we're going to get ready for that. What's going on here, Kate? Glow sticks for a koala tour.
No, you can do it differently. You can do you can like do
Yeah, and as they're grunting, they're hitting the tree trunk with their chest.
Between cowboy clouds and misty moon, silver dress sparkle eyes, crystal blue. I was lost to the menace of the mind.
They're wrestling, Max. Wow, fight.
What about a headlock?
Oh,
What
no.
was that about?
Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well.
This is the behind the scenes, guys, of creating weekly videos. I have lots of files basically. So I've got 4 cameras. We've got 3 that we use for outside the car, and we've got our drone as well. So every week it's a pretty big process to download all that vision, save it on the laptop, save it on a backup hard drive as well, and then I go through and start the editing process. But it is a fun process, but it does take a long time, and obviously we don't want to lose any vision, so there's like multiple backups of everything we take as well, just in case. So it's saved on a SD card, copy on the computer, then it goes on a hard drive as well before we create the final video.
Chill day.
Yay.
There's the other child somewhere. Alright, Max, give us your best. Oh, so fluky.
Okay, we have arrived. A place called West Bay Beach. So there's a big 4-drive track that comes down. It's pretty easy, but quite corrugated. So we ended up stopping and dropping the tyres to 30 psi just to make the drive a bit more comfortable. And this is the view that greets you on arrival. There is a campground at West Bay. We actually considered staying here, but we decided it was a bit too far for day trips. So we decided to stay in the current location. Always need to have your eyes out for snakes and things this time of year. There's our lookout. This is a nice view. We were going to do a 4-kilometre hike en route to West Bay Beach, but unfortunately, yeah, it is closed. So we're going to have to change plans. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Apparently it's really beautiful, and there's like a bay that you
can walk down to. Kelly Hill Caves. We excited, Max?
Yes.
He loves a good cave. So behind us is actually the original entrance to the Kelly Hill Caves. The way the story goes is the early settlers were travelling through this area with their horses, and one of the horses named Kelly disappeared all of a sudden. And the owners went to, I guess, investigate what happened, and they found this huge cavernous area under the ground. Apparently they went down with candles, and they were searching through. The candles went out and they were in pitch black. They had to find their way out, which would have been quite challenging.
Apparently there's hundreds of caves, or a cave network, and they've only discovered, so many.
About 5 years ago, there was a massive bushfire that wiped out about 50% of the vegetation on Kangaroo Island. And since then, they've identified almost 250 more entrances to various cave networks. So they're still plotting it out now, which is quite amazing. Even coming in, you can see obviously a lot of the burnt trees and things from the bushfire, but surprisingly, there's heaps of vegetation that's actually coming back through.
And it's just naturally re-established. Apparently, when there's a fire, the seed's already in the ground and it forces them to open up and re-establish.
Regenerate, yeah.
Yeah, which is quite interesting.
For your info, we purchased a parks pass, so for our duration of the island. I think it was about $250, just under that.
Yep.
And that covers a family of 4 to do all the national parks, all the conservation parks, and guided tours as well. So we've done the Seal Bay tour already. This one is included as well.
The Cape Willoughby Lighthouse,
Yep.
and there is, I believe, Cape Borda.
Yes.
As well.
Yep.
So we're definitely going to get our money's worth out of that before we leave
Yeah.
the island. It is more cost effective as well as a family of 4 to do it this way rather than individually. You just got to make sure you use them.
Yeah. Another lighthouse. Cape Borda is in the northwest part of the island. It's about an hour's drive from camp. So yeah, we're going to make the most of it, aren't we?
Yep, the sun's out, why not?
Let's do it. Can still see remnants of that bushfire. Very low-lying shrub around here. It's also interesting, it's square in shape. Traditionally lighthouses are round. What are we doing now, buddy?
The Cape Borda hike, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's about a kilometre walk, so not too far. And I assume it takes us to a beautiful ocean view. Very rocky path. You have to watch your step. And we get to the lookout.
Look at this.
They're pretty cool. What can you see? Whoa, my word. That is a big drop. Wow. Well guys, that is a view worth coming to. You don't expect that, and all of a sudden it's a sheer drop off.
Amazing. We're a little bit puffed after that, aren't we? If you want to check out the cliffs, definitely consider the walk. But yeah, wear probably boots, I would suggest. It's quite uneven. But yeah, we're definitely fortunate with the weather today. It's cleared out nicely. And there's a few other stops we're going to do whilst we're in the Cape Borda area. No, it's not a different day. You might be wondering why Kate is looking so Christmassy all of a sudden. Matching earrings and everything. I've got my Christmas tea on.
I don't mess about.
So with Max. But no, it's not a different day. We decided to get changed and we did a little message to wish everyone a happy Christmas. This is a place called Stokes Bay. Behind us, you may think this is it.
It's not. There's a secret entrance over there.
There's a secret entrance?
To a hidden beach.
A hidden beach, okay. Lead the way, Max. Must be getting close. Oh yeah, it's very tight through here. You found the secret beach? Wow. Wow, that's really quite unexpected. All these tight little turns and this beautiful bay opens up. It really takes you back. I think this would have to be my favourite bay of the whole island so far. It's stunning. We could easily spend a whole day here swimming. And you've got these like little lagoon areas which are protected by natural rocks. So if you've got small kids, they can play around in the water there. There's no waves to worry about. And just beside it, you've got a few waves as well. So if you come down with a boogie board, you can drop in, have a day on the beach. It's been a while since we've had a pub feed, so we're treating ourselves. We're at the Pandana Hotel, and last but not least, we have Max with his margarita pizza. That is huge, buddy. How was dinner, folks?
Good.
Max had a massive pizza. It was enormous, and he's got 2 slices for lunch tomorrow, so he's happy. Izzy and I had the deep fried chicken, a burger, and it was amazing. It was really, I had bacon and American style cheese and like a nice sauce on it, chips, and Kate had the
chicken schnitzel. Very boring, but it was really good. Been craving some pub food.
Yeah, we haven't been eating this sort of stuff because we've been obviously in the van, so like
trying to save money and stuff, you know, budgeting. So,
but it's pretty reasonable. I think it was like $86 for like 4 meals, which is very reasonable.
Yeah, and they were big portions as well. But guys, that was well worth the journey here, and like it's in the middle of the islands, but
yeah,
it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you're going to do Stokes Bay, come down to the pub here and
for lunch or dinner afterwards.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
All right, back to camp. Bit of a different day today, but we're going to embrace it. We've got a nice feast for later that we're all going to enjoy. Got a few presents for the kids, but yeah, we're certainly missing our family today.
And Gracie.
And Gracie, our little dog. Yeah, so, but we will make the best of it on Kangaroo Island. Yeah, beautiful over here. Money, money, money.
Mark's cooking up a Christmas feast.
Yeah. It's going to be non-stop eating today. That's the goal. Bit of chaos in the van. Morning brekkie, morning fry up.
There's stuff everywhere. Caravan life.
No big kitchen this year to cook stuff, so. So what trip on the road wouldn't be complete without a stop to the beach on Christmas Day? So we're going to do that. This is Hanson Bay. Wow, it is pretty. See, it was worth it, Max. Hanson Bay was amazing. So we're back at the van now for a feast. We've got some really nice starters and then we're going to tuck into a nice roast meal. Wow. Merry Christmas everyone. Hope you've had a great day. So before we leave, we're going to do a quick review of the facilities here at Discovery Parks, Caravan, where we've been staying for the good part of the last, I think, 6 nights.
Yes,
yeah.
Correct.
So
yeah.
This is probably one of the longest stays we've had on our trip, which has been really nice. We've been able to explore the surrounds and base ourselves here for Christmas as well, which was awesome.
And that's why we stayed here a bit longer as well. We just wanted somewhere to unwind for Christmas and just have some time out really as a family. It's been quite nice.
It's been really, really nice. So for reference, this is the western part of the island. It is quite remote compared to other places like Pennyshore and Kingscote. You never get that one right. It's just something to be aware of if you're coming here. Make sure you're stocked up with food and water. There is water here at the park, but it is dam water. In the camp kitchen, they have it all filtered, so you can drink the water. They have 2 filter taps in the camp kitchen that you can use, and obviously you can top up your water bottles and what have you. But at your campsites, that's dam water. So we didn't actually know that when we got here. We were sort of thinking we'd be on mains and water, so we have been managing our drinking water, carefully over the last day.
But thankfully, the wife did say, just top everything up just in case, because we did have water at the last campsite.
That's right.
So thankfully you did.
Yeah, so there is water and you can use it for showers and washing up and all that kind of stuff. But drinking water, you need to go to the camp kitchen and use those 2 filter taps, basically.
Yeah.
So our recommendation, if you come here and you have a caravan, fill your tanks up to the brim, use it for your drinking water, then obviously you can use the facilities for everything else.
Just a quick one, just in terms of the staff here, Margaret and Chris have been absolutely lovely, very, very helpful with any queries we had. No pools or anything like that, but there is, kids play equipment, heaps to do here. There's koalas, kangaroos, all sorts of wildlife to keep the kids busy as well.
I guess you'd call this a wildlife park in a way, like there's so much going on for the kids to do. So yes, you don't have those traditional things that you might have in a normal caravan park, but it's so spacious. The animals are out everywhere all the time. It's just amazing. So I think if you've got little kids as well, they'd really love it here. Also, a final thank you to Ali and Sandy, who also work here. They came to the rescue and actually we had a chat, and they lent us their Starlink cable because I was mentioned our Starlink has been out of action. So we know it is the cable, so the actual unit itself is working, but they were able to lend us a cable while we're here, and we were able to use our Starlink over Christmas, which we're very appreciative of, because we're doing lots of phone calls during the day to family back home and check in. So there is 4G coverage here, but it's not the strongest coverage all the time. So just something to be aware of.
And we're both on Telstra as well, so I don't know about the other providers.
Well, the other thing which is a plus here is they do offer fuel. It is on the more expensive side, so you're looking at $2.30 a litre at the moment for diesel. Back in town it was around just over $2 at Kingscote. I think Penny.
You finally got it right.
Yay! Update on aircon. It's working. Yay! Hot day yesterday on Chrissy, as you know. We had the aircon cranking all day, so really appreciative for that. So it was the faulty temperature probes. We had those repaired in Adelaide. JB Caravans were absolutely amazing. Sort of making things work for us. They knew that we were there for a very limited time and were able to get that serviced under warranty. So thanks to the team there. So finally, just a quick update on cost. We paid $63 a night for a powered site. We had the only drive-through one, which is number 20. Yes, so if you are looking for a drive-through site, I definitely recommend it because it's really close to the amenities. $63, not too bad. So and that's with 2 adults, 2 kids.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Love congregation.
So Mark's wondering why I dragged him out the car. He hasn't even finished
Setting
parking
up.
up yet. But I'm like, you've got to get out and see this. We've got our own personal beach, guys. Site 2. Check this out. We just need the weather to turn. Don't think we're swimming today.
Maybe not, but
How cool is this though?
just park the van so we'll have some nice ocean views. Awesome. It's amazing how diverse Kangaroo Island is though, just each point of the island is so different. But yeah, one piece of advice, if you're going to come over, give it a couple of weeks. There's so much to see. I think you could do it in a week, but you'd be on the move. Yeah, chili con carne time. It's like take 3.
You said it at the right time.
Always a fan favourite in this household. But look at the different ways we're eating it. So mine is a mix. Izzy's got a separated rice and chili.
Mine's mixed.
Max is mixed. I think Mum...
I've mixed mine.
Mum is mixed, okay. This is Tea Trees Campground in the D'Estrées Bay area. There are a number of pods here, different size campsites depending on your needs. We have specifically chosen this one due to its size and beachside views. Site number 2, lots of room. We've still got the van hooked up, plenty of room, so you could definitely get a big rig in here, no worries. You do get fire pits. Obviously seasonal fire restrictions apply, so we can't have one at the moment. The beach here is probably not the best for swimming. It's quite rocky, seaweed. So the closest beach here is Wheaton's Beach. That's about a 6-minute drive, so it's not far. And apparently that beach is really beautiful. I don't know if we're going to get there today, but that's your closest swimming beach from here. There is a little hut here you can use, and there is some rainwater and a tap, which if you need to kind of wash your dishes and stuff, and some nicely maintained drop toilets as well. This is our view from camp on a nice sunny day. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, latest pricing here, $18.50 a night. So guys, it's the last night of our trip on Kangaroo Island. I'll ask Max first. How's your experience been?
I liked the caves we went to. Emu Bay was pretty nice. I liked the camp, like the Caravan park we went to for Christmas. That had nice facilities and it had loads of animals.
Clothing change. So we also learnt that the male koalas make a grunting noise, don't they, when they're mating. So we had one in the tree next to our caravan and it kept making these noises during the night. So
Apparently they do that to attract the females.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really think it's attractive. I think it's just disturbing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's attractive either. Maybe it's a thing, I don't know.
So Izzy, what were your favourites?
I like the beaches.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome. What was your favourite beach? Can you remember?
I think my favourite was Hanson Bay.
Yeah, we did that one on Christmas Day. It was nice and flat and the kids were enjoying swimming. It was really, really beautiful. Okay, so normally Mum asks me a few questions about the island. So I'm going to ask you guys this time. So what is the population of Kangaroo Island?
4,000.
4,000. Okay, Izzy's in.
10,000?
10,000.
Oh, that was my guess. I was going to say 10,000.
Okay, so as of the 2021 census, it was just under 5,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So smaller than I thought, comparative to the size of the place. So that leads me on to the next question, how big the island is.
We know how long it takes to drive around the island, which is 3 hours, I believe.
Yeah, that's what
3 or 4, I believe.
I don't know, like I read that, but I don't believe it
Yeah,
because
I don't
we've done
think
so much driving. I reckon it would take you a while.
Yeah, I don't think, because we've done like hour drives, like hour and a half drives every time we're moving, so.
The length of the island surprised me because Kangaroo Island I thought was a smallish island, like much bigger than like a Rottnest Island in WA, which is obviously the closest one to Perth. But I was surprised. So it's actually the 3rd biggest island in Australia. and it's 155 kilometres long and 55 kilometres wide. Now, as a comparison to our Perth viewers, that's like almost driving from Perth to Bunbury. It's crazy. It's such a big island. So, yeah, that really surprised me. Yeah, and obviously I hope you enjoyed the vision at Remarkable Rocks as well. You know, we had to jump through a few hoops to make that possible with the permits and things. So,
and
but
having
beautiful.
a ranger to escort us, make sure we were following all the rules and everything. But
that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of us done for Kangaroo Island. Tomorrow we make the trek back to the mainland on the boat. Similar midday, I think we take off, and then we have about, I think, a 1 to 2 hour drive to the next destination.
You know, if you guys like a good beach, there's definitely a lot more that we didn't see that are worth checking out while you're here.
Definitely, yeah. We didn't do everything on the island, so if you kind of want a bit of adventure, there are some parks that you can go in and rent kind of quad bikes and stuff like that. But we did look at it, but it was a little bit on the expensive side, and we've already kind of spent quite a bit.
Just to expand on that just quickly, I mean, you know, everything that you guys are seeing us do, we're paying for ourselves, guys. Like, there's nothing here that we are doing for free.
No.
So hence why we didn't do those you know, 4x4 adventure things, just because obviously we've got a budget for the next however many months.
Well, next time you see us, we'll be packing down and heading to the boat. Someone's busy. What's going on here?
Oh my god.
Eagle Bay Beach. No.
Not Eagle. Bye-bye.
What is it?
Emu Bay.
Stop here at King's Coot, is that right? King's
King's
Coat?
Coat.
King's Coat. Okay. One of the two.
Let's do it again.
That was nice, wasn't it?
It was.
So this is the Kangaroo Island Brewery. Did I say that right?
Yeah, and that's why we stayed. Okay. Take 100. We've had to keep stopping every 2 seconds. It's obviously check-in, check-out time.
Yeah. So chili con talent. Chili con.
Chili con tar. Chili con tar.
Chili con tani.
Do it again.
We also learned that the male kangaroos, when they're mating, make a grunting noise during the night. Sorry. Okay. Cut.
Yeah.
I just listened to all night.